I thank you, John. Just seemed like that for the most part, you were able to keep Detroit to the outside and just had a couple of unlucky bounces. Is that the way you saw it tonight? Maybe one of your better defensive performances?
No, well, there wasn't much offense by either team.
Okay, next we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Aaron.
John, it seems like you're getting fits and starts. You're getting moments where there starts to be a little bit of flow offensively. You're just not finding traction with anything right now? Anywhere?
No, the past couple of games, right on through tonight, uh, we just haven't developed enough. It's been sloppy.
Yeah. You've been through that with this team before. Is it just early season kinks? I know you don't have much time to work it out. Is it something you know is going to come around with these guys?
Get ready to play your next game. We don't have much time to practice. We're just going to get ready to play our next game and try to find our way.
Hey, Liam, on that goal that has now been awarded back to Texier, did you feel any contact with that puck, either with your skate or your stick?
Yeah, I was pretty sure I touched it, but it doesn't really matter to me. If puck went in the back of the net, it was nice.
Yeah. Tell me about the way this team is playing right now, the Blue Jackets, the offensive flow of this team. Where is it at? Where does it need to get to?
Yeah, we're improving every game so far. There's definitely some positives to take out of every game, but there's still the minor details we got to take care of, and sometimes it's costing us, and we're still working on that as we go along here.
Thank you.
Okay, next we go to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Liam, how much emphasis was placed on bringing energy and speed to this game? You guys came out flying. And second part is, how much do you, as a pretty fast guy, enjoy playing a game at that pace?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest aspects of my game is my speed, obviously, and something the coaching staff talks to me a lot about is trying to use it as much as possible. And it's something we're trying to bring every game. You come out flying off the start, it's tough on the other team, so we're trying to use our speed as much as possible. And that's something I've been trying to use throughout my games here.
I talked to Max Domi in the second intermission, and he thought that you guys may have let your foot off the gas a little bit in the second period. Do you agree with that, number one? And number two, do you feel like you brought it back a little bit in the third?
Yeah, I agree with that. And in the third, I definitely thought we played a lot better. We had some good chances, but in the end, it was tough to lose it the way we did in overtime. But we definitely had some juice coming back to us at the start of the third period.
Yeah, again, given that juice that you had, how disappointing is it to lose on a goal like that?
It just sucks no matter how it goes in. You always want to win every game going into to the game. So it was unfortunate the way it happened, but now we just got to move on and try to win the next one.
Thanks.
Okay, next we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, Liam, what was the mood like on the bench when that went in? Because did you guys even see it? Did you even have time to see it go in? That was 15 seconds, you know?
Yeah, no one was. It was so quick, happened really quick, and obviously we saw the light go off, and no one was happy, and now we just got to move on and go to the next game.
Yeah. For yourself, this was 4 games into it. You played all the time in the bubble as well. How does this compare? Like, how's the regular season comparing, to playoff hockey? I mean, it's got to be a little. Is there a difference?
Yeah, that was a while ago now, but there's definitely a difference. The energy level was a lot higher. In the playoffs, it's obviously bigger, more at stake and everything. But these games have been pretty high intensity for. That's what I felt out there, and but there's been a little bit of a difference for myself.
Is it tough to, and this goes for all you guys, I think, to kind of bounce around with different centers and different combinations, while coach is trying to basically figure things out, or Torch is trying to figure things out. Is that kind of tough sometimes as a forward to develop chemistry?
No, it doesn't bother myself personally. It's early in the season. That's usually what happens. You got to try to find chemistry in the games with different line mates and stuff. So it's understandable. You got to try to learn to play with everyone, and it doesn't bother me too much.
Thank you.
Okay, next we'll go to Mark Scheig. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, Liam, asked the same question to Tex. Were you aware that the league switched out the pucks today from the tracking pucks to the ones from last year? And did you notice any difference between the first 3 games and tonight with the new pucks?
No, I didn't notice a difference, but I was aware that they were doing that, but I didn't really notice any big difference for myself.
All right, thanks, Glenn. Hey, Boone, just for the most part, it seemed like your team really kept Detroit to the outside, but just a couple of unfortunate bounces, maybe a little unlucky with the result tonight.
Yeah, I think we got to be better in a lot of areas of our game, and
we got to be a lot better to give ourselves a better chance there.
Any other questions for Boone? Okay, next question goes to Aaron Portsline. Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead, Aaron.
Thanks, Glenn. Boone, you guys have been through this before. You've been at this long enough. Does this feel like some of the struggles you guys have had before? Does this just feel like an early season team trying to figure things out?
No, I think we gotta, work for it here, work for our chances, and I think everything comes off that. So, we have to get going here. Like I said before, we just got to be better in a lot of areas of the game, I think.
Okay, next question goes to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Boone, it seemed like the pace of the game was the pace and the energy of the game were right where you needed it to be right from the jump tonight. Was that in some way preventing you from creating opportunities, or were there opportunities there that you just weren't able to capitalize on?
No, I mean, I think they're a quick team. We knew the pace was going to be there, and just got to try to find a way to generate some more off the forward check and, different areas of the game where we can give ourselves a better chance.
Okay, next we go to Larry Legg with the AP. Go ahead, Larry.
Bobby Ryan, obviously, is the offensive threat the last couple games and much of his career. What are you seeing from him the last couple games?
Yeah, I mean, scored a couple big goals for them, obviously. So, we know he can put the puck in the net for sure.